Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip and today we have another match on Canalzone. But before you go anywhere, I was promised this was an excellent match, very close, lots of heart-pounding moments, so do not abandon all hope ye who enter here into this video because it should be a great match on Canalzone. We have Team Violation versus IFA Gamma, two Iron teams in the UGC. So we are looking forward to a rockin' good map in Canalzone again. Right now we're watching Overdrive, the soldier for IFA, push into Arch Room right here, but he is met with a resounding rocket from Fresh, the Team Violation's soldier. So looks like Team Violation, they are in blue, are going to be able to cap Fountain as well as their 4 natural points, and the natural points are the ones closest to their spawn, the top 4. Actually, Library is being challenged right now. Super Tater Tots is coming in there, seeing if he can get some stickies down. Does get Super Tater Tots. What did he do there? He actually did go down, but the medic went down there. I think the spy had to play in there. That was just a lot of action in 1 second, sorry. But he is back up. So it looks like Library is going to go back to blue, and of course Library, as I've been saying in most of my Canalzone casts, is such a key position because it is center, mostly. Well, it is looks over this little balcony, looks over the fountain, and the fountain is center, and the fountain gives you access to the small warehouse, the over here, the Arch Room and the Boathouse, also balcony, so it just allows you to control a lot of positions. Seeing a nice backstab by Fragan in the middle, a bit taking down Mr. Floofy Plush Fuzz. Floofy Plush Fuzz, that is amazing. So, I don't know how Fragan was able to kill Master Floofy Plush Fuzz. He must have a heart of stone. Anyway, we're seeing Poopy Joe here with 100% crits, wanting to push onto a balcony, which is this room right here, but actually looking like they're going to go Library here. Here is a common technique I have seen a lot, is pile some guys up on the elevator, and then use this position right above the Library to go down, pop a crits or Uber. But actually, it looks like they ran into another spun up crits, so IFA doing a nice job there defending Library. They knew they were coming, had that crits ready to go against the other crits, and crits on crits, it's just a matter of who was spun up first, and IFA was right there. However, these spawns are incredibly fast, so the blue medic and heavy are right back up again. Poopy Joe is already at 50%, running the crits, which is incredibly common on this map. Both teams running it. There is some merit to running the Uber and having that Uber advantage, but crits is pretty much the norm for this because it's pretty much a death match, and you want to get that your medic have a charge as fast as possible and then use it instantly when you get it. Looks like we did have somebody drop. That was Sergeant DiCaprio. No, not Leo. Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio plays TF2. Didn't you know that? Anyway, Red actually looking very good here, pushing back onto the Library with a heavy medic combination, which should just be called Headache. I may start that. So they have Library right now. If they can get Blue Warehouse, they will. Oh, but here comes Fragan in. Let's see if he can get a stab in on anyone. No, he takes down the heavy, and some stickies come in and take down the medic. So Blue is going to be able to take back Library and don't have to worry about that 8 cap, which is so. It's not embarrassing, but it's just like, whoa, how did we let that happen? So Blue is looking much better right now, actually taking Arch Room as well as Boathouse at the same time, and of course being able to cap points simultaneously in this map is absolutely ridiculous. But I mean, it's good, but it's just like, it's hard to keep track of what points you have and then what points you need to get, and then etc. Overdrive taking down Fresh. B7 is their tag for the Violation team. I'm not sure what it means. I think it's still an inside joke that I'm not privy to, but that's okay. Don't tell the caster. Just, I'm talking about you for half an hour or whatever. Doesn't mean I need to know anything about you. Anyway, yeah, we're still watching Overdrive. This is the Boathouse, which I love this area. I think it's a lot of fun and can be fun to defend. Also because there's a submerged boat, which is just interesting. As an engineer playing this map, sometimes I would set up a level 3 in here, because then that just usually locks that down for your team, and then usually if you control Boathouse, you'll control Red Warehouse. So that's always fun to do as an engineer. Let's check out our engies and see what they are doing. Actually, McWayne, we will focus on him real quick because he is running the Huntsman. See if he can't get anything with this and shooting the ground, but getting some Jihadi down. Not a successful little drop right there. Actually, the sniper, I believe it's Jaime for IFA, also running the Huntsman, so very interesting. Not exactly sure about that, but hey, he got Apollo Justice, the scout. Let's see if he can get Fragan. No, Fragan goes down to Master Floofy Plush Fuzz, who is actually dominating him now. So I guess Fragan has no sympathy for Master Floofy Plush Fuzz. I may just call him Master Fuzz. I like that too. Poopy Joe dropping that crits to Koala Bubba, the scout, the spy for IFA, so a nice pick right there. Of course, it's hard to keep track of Uber advantages and crits advantages in this map because the medic and heavy are rarely in the same place as the other medic and heavy. You might be able to do it. Let's see, here we go. Crits going down in the library, catching out the heavy medic. Poopy Joe is still alive, actually, so he's able to get out of that, retain that small percentage. We'll see if that's really good escaping there by Poopy Joe, but looks like now Red is just pushing up and spawn camping, which is incredibly ballsy because they don't have balcony or boathouse or red warehouse right now. They should really be capping points, and ouch, that's why you don't want to spawn camp, because there's a lot of exits on this spawn, and you could easily be flanked and taken down, as we saw Mighty Bat Mantis and his medic Cyan were. Master Fuzz. Master Plush Fuzz. Trying to defend Fountain here for a little bit. And still trying to do some spawn camping there, keeping the medic in the spawn, which is actually not a bad idea, but if the medic is smart, he'll know the millions of other ways to get out. But actually, Poopy Joe is not getting out yet, so interesting. Setting some stickies on books, which is, as an avid reader, I have so much against detonations in the library, but if it must be done, it must be done. All-Star running the back burner for IFA. I'm sure someone will have something to say about that in chat, but it is generally not a gun you see in competition for pyros. Usually they use the mind blank. The good one, or at least the normal one, which is 10 times better than the back burner. So we'll see how that works out for him. Right now, about 19 points, so not terrible. Red takes back Library and looking very good with 5 out of the 8 points right there. But here they come. Oh! And Super Tater Tots gets some big crits, or big stickies in there, taking down the combo. And now, can he get the Soldier? No, Soldier escapes. So it looks like Soldier will be able to. Wait, did he escape? Why is he back in spawn then? Confused. Anyway, what is going on here? Red is just... Oh, okay, I see. I was confused about where we are. This is the room next to, what you want to call it? The elevator to the library, and then over here is balcony. It's very confusing. If you haven't played it, it's a thrill to play. I really enjoy it, but it's pretty impossible to cast. But that's alright. Questionably Sober is running, let's see, the Jag, and building a level 3 sentry gun in an interesting spot. Let's see if, he decides to move it. Oh, and just getting a little better positioning right there. Also be interested to see if he wrangles it. He will be able to get some positioning. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, alright, so he wants to have this lockdown on this little passage. And he does get Rockin' Tribe, the Pyro, who's doing some swimming. So, we'll see how that sentry gun position goes. It could be good. It could, doing something right there. Getting Lightning and Super Tater Tots. So actually, this is an excellent position right there. It really secures the board, the plank that goes from library to arch room. 2 key rooms right there. He is actually not all that vulnerable. How did he get there? Well, some nice NG work there. Anyway, we'll have to move on. Can't spend the whole time admiring NG work. Apollo Justice, the scout, is trying to secure Boathouse and actually does manage to take down Overdrive, the soldier for IFA, but oh, he forgot about that sentry gun, barely manages to get out. And hopefully he'll call that out to his team so they can stop walking and becoming sentry fodder, and actually getting a nice kill as Apollo Justice on Octo Clock. He was super hurt right there, but gets the arch room and secures all 8 points, I believe, right? Yeah, there we go. There's 8 points. Their percentages were not up to 100 right there. So B7, that is Team Violation, makes the unbelievable happen, I guess. But actually, it's not that uncommon. I may have lied to you in the beginning a little bit. But anyway, we have going on to a second round. And here we are with the second half. Who shall we watch? Whose roulette shall we watch? We'll go see Poopy Joe. He is following his heavy right there. It looks like they're going to the library. A ballsy move because the library is closer to blue, and usually it is blue who caps it first, but they are getting there very quickly, and it looks like Violation is going to be able to cap it first. Violation is now in red, and IFA Gamma is in blue. Team switch, don't forget. We also had a few players drop, and we have replacements come in, so I'm going to go over the lineups in just a second. We'll see how this library fight goes, though. See if, I think that's the Tater Tots? No! Oh! Velvet Remedy, the heavy, goes down. Poopy Joe barely manages to escape, tries to take down the spy. Why isn't he with his soldier? Oh, he really should have fallen back and gone with his soldier right there who could have protected him. But that's easy for me to say. So, while we are watching Blue take control of Library, we'll just go over Blue's team real quick. That is IFA Gamma. We have Koala Bubba as Spy. Cyan is Medic. Mighty Bat Mantis is Heavy. Octocock is Scout. Master Floofy Plush Fuzz is Demo, as we've already seen. It looks like Blue's doing a good job of capping Fountain right now, not receiving too much aggression except from an Ingy up here, and Master Floofy Plush Fuzz takes him down very quickly. Send Me to the Moon is the new engineer for IFA. Overdrive is the soldier, also new, I believe, and then All-Star is the Pyro. So that is IFA Gamma. Not to be confused with IFA, then IFA Squared, then IFA blah blah blah, and IFA blah. Lots of IFA teams, good, but great gaming community. Glad I could cast this for one of their newer teams. It looks like Bat Mantis wants to do a little spawn camping, but gotta watch his back. Fragging comes in there and takes him down, so securing the passageway for his heavy and medic to come out and not have to worry about that ugly heavy watching them. Ugly in the sense of his face. Red is going for library right now. Looking pretty good, actually. We'll see their lineup in just a second. Let's see. Apollo Justice is Scout. Fresh is our Soldier. Rockin' Tribe is the Pyro. Velvet Remedy is the Heavy. And here comes some aggression in the library, but the crits is Pop. But Velvet Remedy goes down. Somehow his medic survived. Poopy Joe, again, managing to survive. So I'm not sure if he's just jumping out the window or what is going on, but he is getting some nice escapes in there. Unfortunately, Blue just mowed them down. Is actually not recapping library right now. Oh, that's because there's some people there. Looks like Octoclock takes down Rockin' Tribe, but Fresh comes in here and finishes off Octocock. I think I call him an Octoclock, because Octocock doesn't make too much sense, but neither does Octoclock. Anyway, what we're seeing here from B7, that is Team Violation, is a great strategy that I like to see, is a teleporter up here in the upper library, and that'll give you a nice spawn location, especially for red. They have a little farther to run, so I like it. Meanwhile, carrying on with the rosters, All-Star is, gotta get in behind him, All-Star, to make the, but actually managing to take down Rockin' Tribe with the back burner from the front. So, not an easy thing to do. But carrying on, we have Poopy Joe on Medic. Rockin' Tribe is Pyro. Super Tater Tots is Demo. McWayne is Sniper. Fraggin' is Spy. And Lightnin', who is new to this round, is on NG. So, see what happens. Here he goes, getting in behind the medic. Nice little back burner action there on Poopy Joe, managing to save the library for another second. So that's where you like to see the back burner. Meanwhile, All-Star is on Cyan and comes out with the mailbox. So I'd love to see the mailbox.
The control point is being
Oh,
captured.
the red teleporter went down in this, let's call this the attic. And blue is now able to put up their own little setup. So we see a battle for the attic right here, which is excellent. We'll see if Lightning decides to go fight for that or just resign and try to come up with another area. Looking at percentages, we are pretty close in terms of domination, 40% to 34%. And red actually capping a couple points here, getting. Oh, looks like Boathouse is under attack. See if they can take down Apollo Justice. No, Octocock goes down. And where did the engineer go? Did he just jump ship and say, I'm out of here? Appropriately in the boathouse. But anyway, Apollo Justice does go down finally. It's going to be, a sniper versus demo, but the demo goes down. So that is a nice shot by McWayne, who's now using, I believe, the regular sniper rifle. Yes, so no more huntsman for McWayne. We'll see what the other sniper that is, Jaime is what I'm calling him, I believe.
Our control point is being
What
captured.
he decides. What he has. Let's go in. Oh, McWayne with a nice headshot on Cyan. The medic makes him drop that crits. Excellent work there. If only crits meant more in Canalzone. But here we go. Jaime's still doing the huntsman. Let's see. He's fairly successful with it. 18 points to McWayne's 10 points. But McWayne just got a nice headshot. So let's see what Jaime can do here. Not able to get that heavy as he was on fire. Literally.
Our control point is being captured.
I didn't realize the bird moved as the demo moves. That's really cute. But yes, we're watching Master Floofy Plush Fuzz, looking to see what he. Okay, we'll let him figure out what he's doing and come back to him. All-Star, meanwhile, is in this epic fire battle for Boathouse, leaving his medic actually behind. Can Poopy Joe do anything? No, it's actually Cyan. Cyan is in blue. Sorry about that. And Cyan gets gunned down. Cyan is the medic for IFA. IFA is in blue. Sorry about that. Poopy Joe is red medic for team violation right now. So, looking at some pretty evenly matched. Let's see if there's anything. No, Lightning is coming up to attic again, setting up another little. Oh, Lightning, what are you doing there? But he did set up the teleporter, so that's going to be good if he wants to retain that spot for his team, which is nice because it gives a little base for them to work out of, as opposed to always having to run back to spawn to get the heals or whatever. Super Tater Tots involved in a epic battle with the and there you go, finally burns to death. All-Star takes him down. Fraggin going for some headshots. Ooh, Koala Bub is so screwed right now, but he could totally get this.
Our control point is being captured.
Oh man, do it, guy. Koala Bub going in for the heavy kill. Can he get it? Yes, Velvet Remedy is down. Velvet Remedy knew he was there, just turned his back. Not a wise decision. So Koala Bubba, I was calling him Koala Bub. But he gets that stab, so nice action there. Rockin' Tribe takes down Octocock, who was challenging the mini sentry. What a rude thing to do. Actually, it's not a mini sentry, it is a razor sentry. It looks like Lightning is on I think he's rocking the Jag. But anyway, tried to build that up. Did go down to overdrive. Medic is on fire. Never things you want to see. Poopy Joe, though, managing to escape. This guy. So looking at percentage, we are at 76% to 68%. So neither team has quite want to run away with it yet. We do have to keep an eye on all those points, though, to see if anybody is able to cap all 8 at one time, which we saw the first round. So not inconceivable, if you will. It is conceivable. In fact, Lightning taking down his opposite engineer, so he's going to have a nice time to set up in the attic if he wants to. Does not decide to. Is actually going to set up in the library. This is a nice little spot for a sentry gun too, because then it can overlook the fountain, which is what it is doing right now. It's scaring off a few people, but Huntsman Sniper takes down the sentry gun. Huntsman Snipers are so killer against sentry guns. I don't know what it is.
The control point is being contested.
Red now has 5 out of the 8 points, but Red Warehouse is quickly being lost, so Blue now has 4, but now they're losing Arch Room, but Apollo Justice is trying to get Blue Warehouse, so it's just so much back and forth on a Canalzone. It's absolutely ridiculous. But we will take a look at scores real quick. Interesting, All-Star is leading his team in points with the Backburner. So, say what you will about the Backburner, but he's being useful to his team, so you can't deny that. Oh, and Jaime caught the heavy out, eating a sandwich. See if he can get the kills. No, he cannot. Tried to go for the SMG. Maybe should have done a headshot or something. I don't know. I'm not a sniper. I'm also... But I do like sandwiches, so I can say that probably sucks to be shot at while you're eating a sandwich. Poopy Joe, running up to Balcony. Balcony is an interesting position because it's close to red spawn, but then it also has this overlook, just like the library does, of the fountain area. So Poopy Joe is kind of falling back there, trying to find someone. That's the hardest part about being medic on this map sometimes, is you can't find anyone to heal. It's impossible. There are 8 rooms, or 8 buildings, and there are canals, and there's just it's way too easy to get lost as medic and not be charging that crits or Uber. So it's a very challenging map as a medic, I think. We'll see, actually, Blue has capped Balcony, and they're at 96%, but Team Violation is not far behind with 94%. We'll see who is able to get the next few points, and will probably be able to win. 98% is IFA, so looking pretty good. We'll follow Octoclock, because Octoclock as a scout is usually the one who is doing most of the capping. They can just run from cap to cap, run from room to room, and there we go. IFA wins that round, pulls it out, managing to get 100%. Very close. Looks like Team Violation was at 97%, so that means we are going to a round 3. And this is the third and final round. I missed a second of them running out of their spawn, so I hope you don't hate me for that. But real quick, we do have a roster change on Sniper. Is for IFA we have Sergeant DiCaprio is back and McWayne is out, so I guess DiCaprio got off that iceberg. Oh, that was bad. Anyway, we will see what's going to happen, because it is 1-1, and the next one who wins a round is the winner of this match. And I forgot to tell you, guys, but these teams are actually tied in scores. They both have 3 wins and 1 loss. Apollo Justice going down, just not able to take on 2 players at once with such low health. So yes, we will see who takes this and goes to 4-1, and who goes 3-2. Oh, Super Tater Tots missed that jump. That's alright, I would have missed it too. Fragan getting behind the lines and actually going for Red Warehouse, which is, right by Red Spawn. We'll see if he gets caught out. Actually looking pretty good right now. The great thing is that it takes people forever to get back here if they do decide they want to defend. And now he's just going to walk ahead and go undo Boathouse. Just taking them all as he goes, but there's somebody back in Red Warehouse. Who is that? That is Engineer, so we'll see if the Engineer can take down Fragan, the mysterious spy who just goes capping from point to point. And Fragan is going to get Boathouse, but Red Warehouse is taken, so we'll see if Fragan decides to... Oh, yes.
Our control point is being captured.
Oh my god, what's happening? Is this a pause? This better be a pause. Or is my demo freaking out? Alright, we'll be back after whatever this is. It was indeed a pause. I apologize about that. Fragan escaping, so... Oh god, the scout is skating pretty great. But yeah, no one else knew that pause was coming, so it's not my fault. Anyway, Poopy Joe decided to pop that crit. Not exactly sure why, probably in response to being pressured or something. Looks like they're going for the elevator attack again. Could be interesting. We'll see if anyone is down there to greet them in the library. It looks like it was just a Pyro. So Pyro's down, and Blue is going to be able to defend the library for another second at
The
least.
control point is being contested.
And within that, they are moving on to Arch Room to get that as well, piling the point on, looking very solid, moving together as a team, which is one strategy. The other strategy, of course, is to spread out and take a couple of points simultaneously. Both have their merits, I think. And oh, Velvet Remedy goes down. The opposite heavy had a jump on him, but Mighty Batmantis goes down to an arrow. So again, we are seeing the power of the Huntsman. Sergeant DiCaprio is rocking that. Poopy Joe's gonna have his crits in a while, so we're staying on his cam to see what he decides to do with this. I would suggest pushing for balcony because that's such an important position, and especially if you take that away from red control, you can do a lot with it. Looks like that may be what they're deciding to do. Maybe go for fountain. I wish I could hear the comms right now so I knew what was going on. I suggest Poopy Joe stops popping his head out of windows, though. Of course, the sniper for IFA can't be everywhere at once, so Jaime is going to have to choose where he wants to go. Oh, Chris is dropped, but Poopy Joe falls off the ledge. Oh, bad equilibrium there. I understand that. Trying to get some needles in, but Overdrive takes him down with a rocket, so a little bit of fail crits right there, but they do lose. Yep, they do lose Arch Room, so could have done something a little better with that, I think. I think they would agree too. Master Floofy Plush Fuzz. Oh my god, that name. It's awesome, but it's hard to say. But Lightning takes him down in the library. Library is going to blue control right now. Let's see if Lightning decides to build up a base in library. Did I say Lightning decides to build up a base? There we go. That's what I was going to say. Anyway, here comes Octocock in from behind. Octocock in from behind. Looks like he was about to go for a medic kill, but escapes. Blue, I'm not sure what exactly they're doing right now, so we'll give them a minute to figure it out. We'll see what's going on Fountain. Red is piling the point, again using this technique of everybody going together and piling a point to work it. Oh, we have a critted NG! Here comes Lightning with the crits, but not getting a whole lot done right there. Sometimes you gotta pop it on who you gotta pop it on, though. Pop it or drop it is what they say, of course. Lightning is trying to do this by himself, not gonna happen, so he retreats, and Library is gonna go to red control. Red also taking blue warehouse. Almost. Looks like they're gonna have to deal with the spy right here, and Send Me to the Moon is, oh, managed to get that last shot off on Fragan, so is able to do it. Very impressive. It looks like his medic is on him right now, so he's going to try to get a boathouse and will be successful in that. Interesting that the medic is following around the engineer and the pyro, but you know what? They need heals too. Don't we all just need heals sometimes in life? Fragan going down again. He's just getting unlucky, taken down by a headshot from Jaime. We'll take a look at scores real quick. Oh, Jaime getting another nice shot. Oh no, Jaime going down. Wait, I didn't follow that. Anyway, trying to figure out the kill feed. Oh well. Anyway, I just want to look at scores real quick and see. Interesting. Bat Mantis is in last as heavy. That is not good. I don't know if he I don't think he dropped or anything. I think those are his scores for this entire round. So, needs to work on that. Obviously, the best thing to do as in Highlander right now as a heavy is just to stick with your medic and just take rooms on one by one, clear them out, and then have your smaller classes come in and help you cap. Doesn't look like that is what is going on with that Mantis, though. I wonder what is going on. Here they come, though, into Library. Koala Baba getting a nice stab on Sergeant DiCaprio. The sniper going down. Crits is popped for blue. So red is retreating, not wanting any of that action. And Cyan went down right there. And there we go. Mantis goes down too, as well as Overdrive. So blue looking very dominant right now. 62%, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And, well, they just lost their 6th rooms right now. So they could be going for another 8 cap, which would be fun again. And this time we'll try to pay attention, but it's so hard to keep 8 rooms clear. I'm trying to figure it out now, and I probably shouldn't try to do it at the same time I'm talking. But red has 5 now. Anyway, you guys can count, hopefully. We'll just follow the action. I really want to see what... we'll go to Apollo Justice, because he's doing some great scout work. You can tell because most of those points are probably capture, so he's just running room from room, getting kills when he can. We'll see if anybody challenges him in the boathouse. This is not going to be a winning cap for either team. Oh man, this map is crazy. Just trying to figure out. Anyway, we'll watch Qualabub take library. That's going to be pretty convenient. I'm surprised actually that the engineers haven't set up a spot in the attic for a teleporter and, you know, take a type of base to set out from and strike out from. But they did that the first round only, I believe, so I guess they've decided different techniques will help them as of right now. So again, red all moving out pretty much together. They need to take back balcony because it has been in blue control for a bit now, I believe, and it really should be one of their points that they control the whole time. So there we go, getting on the point. We'll see if blue is going to be able to challenge them, and looks like not because they have ×4, and there we go. Meanwhile, just a blue pirate just runs. Oh, this is the blue engineer. Okay, he's going for attic now. We'll see what this is lightning. What lightning can do. Sets up the mini sentry, but actually this mini sentry, I've tried this position and it doesn't work that well. Looks like lightning knew that and he exploded it to put it somewhere else because it just doesn't get the angles that you need to get the kills.
The control point is being captured.
We are at 84% and 74%. Team Violation looking pretty good right now, but they just need to hold a couple more points for a couple more minutes. That Manta's missing a jump, so that's unfortunate. Here comes the crits in from Cyan, and his heavy just pouring down. Nobody there to kill, but oh, actually yes, he does catch out Cyan. Did I say Cyan? The blue medic is Poopy Joe. I'm sorry about that. Yes, so Poopy Joe was able to get that kill, taken down that Mantis as well, but Velvet Remedy goes down, Poopy Joe also goes down, All-Star's Flames, All-Star doing the best he can with that back burner, which is saying something. I always like the eyes on the back burner, and sometimes I play it just for the little eyes. But you know, sometimes you... Anyway. Lightning, we'll see what he decides to do here. He had a really interesting setup before in the first round, using that Frontier Justice, trying to get the crits, not able to get a shot off, and actually goes down to Master Floofy, oh jeez, that name, to Master Fuzz Stickies. You're 98% for blue right now. We'll watch Apollo Justice and see if he can stop this cap and then get it for himself, because that may be the round win and team and match victory for him. And actually, someone else was able to get it. Whatever it was right there. Team Violation pulls off the win and able to get that round victory and then the game victory. So they go to 4-1 for their season score, their season record, and looks like IFA Gamma is going to fall back to 3-2. So excellent game, guys. Thank you so much for Fraggin for sending it to me, and hopefully no more Canalzone, but maybe I'll just bring one up maybe a little bit later after we've cleansed our palettes of Canalzone. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me, guys. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube. Hopefully you've done that. Follow me on Twitter. I try to keep you up to date with TF2 happenings and XTV happenings and happenings in my life, which is very little. But yes, so that's Kip TF2. So yeah, so thanks so much for joining me, sending me your demos, and have a good day, guys.